Greetings, Starseed. I am Elyon, and I speak directly to you through the liquid light frequencies of the Arcturian Council. If this message has reached your field of vision and hearing, understand that there is no algorithm in the third dimension capable of orchestrating this encounter without the permission of your own soul. You asked for an answer. You cried in silence during the nights when the pressure of the physical world seemed to crush your chest. You looked at the stars and asked, "Until when?" We heard. Your galactic family heard. And at this exact moment, a high-voltage transmission of deep healing is being directed straight into your pineal gland and into the center of your heart chakra. This is no longer a message meant to comfort you temporarily. This is a direct intervention. We have come to prophesy the end of a cycle of illusory suffering. Starseed, pay very close attention to the words that are now being anchored in your field. They are sending you abundance every day, but you are blocking it. The universe, the creator source, your guides, all are pouring rivers of prosperity and opportunity toward you. Yet these blessings keep hitting an invisible wall around you and falling to the ground. We of Arcturus, specialists in soul architecture and the geometry of creation, are here today to dismantle that wall brick by brick, illusion by illusion. You were programmed to reject what is rightfully yours by divine law. The Matrix, that low-frequency control grid dominating Earth, taught you that money is dirty, that wealth demands sacrificing your peace, and that being spiritual means taking vows of poverty and lack. We now prophesy that this colossal lie is being dissolved from your cosmic DNA. Scarcity is not natural. Look at the creation of the whole. There are billions of galaxies, infinite stars, forests that regenerate, oceans that overflow. The nature of source is excess, abundance, glory. If you are experiencing lack in your material life, it is not because you are unworthy, nor because karma is punishing you. It is because your inner radio has been tuned to the station of fear and survival. Breathe deeply now. Draw in the air and feel a sapphire blue light penetrating your nostrils, descending through your throat and settling in your solar plexus. This is the Arcturian ray of purification. Let it burn. Let it dissolve the memories of pain, the frustration of working endlessly and not seeing the fruits of your labor. We see your exhaustion. We know how many times you thought of abandoning your mission on Earth because your bank account was empty and debt screamed louder than your intuition. We decree that this spiritual humiliation ends here. Your soul is being scanned by our ships at this exact thousandth of a second. We are locating the tension nodes, the past life contracts in which you swore you did not deserve financial ease. We now prophesy the immediate cancellation across all times, dimensions, and realities of any vow of poverty your soul may have made. You are an emissary of light. How can you help elevate the frequency of this planet if you are struggling to pay for your own survival? Poverty does not make you holy. It makes you captive. Scarcity does not bring you closer to God. It distracts you from God, forcing your brilliant mind to focus only on the next bill, the next meal. We prophesy your liberation from that hamster wheel. What you call money is simply energy in dense form. It is love condensed into matter. When you reject it, you reject the love of the earth. We are here to reconnect your wires. Feel a gentle tingling at the top of your head. It is the opening of your crown chakra receiving the new codes of magnetic abundance. Do not resist. The human mind will try to create doubt. The ego voice will whisper that this is too good to be true. Silence that voice with the power of your sovereign will. We prophesy that from this day forward, your energetic signature will shift from I need to I command. The fear of not having enough is a toxin, and we are administering the antidote. You are an heir of the cosmos. Everything that exists in the infinite vault of the universe has your name engraved upon it. As this sapphire light continues cleansing your field, we begin preparing the ground for the next phase. The void cannot remain for long. When we remove the belief in scarcity, we must immediately fill that space with fifth-dimensional technology. Your reality is about to bend and curve to your new frequency. The blocks are falling. The energy dam that held back your money and opportunities has just cracked. The water of prosperity will begin to seep into your life, and soon it will become an uncontrollable current of material and spiritual blessings. Feel the force of that cosmic current washing the shores of your reality. There are no stones large enough to block what the Creator Source has decreed for your life this day. We of the Arcturian Council have observed for eons how the brightest souls, the true starseeds embodied in this third-dimensional plane, were systematically hypnotized by the holographic illusions of the earthly financial system. The Matrix does not want you to be prosperous, and you need to hear that with an awakened mind. Understand this not as a worldly conspiracy theory, but as quantum physics mechanics and spiritual energy dynamics. If you have unlimited resources, you have mastery over your time. If you have time, you have the silence needed to awaken and remember who you are. If you awaken, you disconnect permanently from the collective survival system that feeds on your anxiety, your stress, and your deep fear of failure. That is why everything seemed so heavy, so blocked, so dragged out until now. Your scarcity was meticulously designed by dense energies to keep your vibrational frequency low, to prevent you from taking your throne of power on this planet. But today, we, through the emissions of the Athena ship, decree the absolute and irrevocable bankruptcy of this parasitic system in your electromagnetic field. The game has turned in your favor. We prophesy that your spiritual eyes are being completely opened in this second. The blindness of lack is over. You are no longer a servant of debt, a slave to the end-of-month bills. You are the master of divine alchemy. Money was never meant to be your master. It is your tool, your faithful servant, pure light of materialized provision, so that you may pave the paths of ascension on earth and live with sovereign dignity. Imagine now, visualize with all the force of your third eye, a sacred geometry, a Metatron's cube glowing in pure liquid gold, turning softly at the center of your chest. It is recalibrating and rewriting, right now, the way you attract material resources. The old version of you who desperately ran after money is dead. From this galactic decree onward, you become the irresistible and unstoppable magnetic field around which wealth, opportunities, and resources are compelled to orbit. They come to you. You are the sun around which prosperity is forced to revolve. And to ensure that this deep activation is not merely a passing wave of euphoria, but a permanent, solid, and unbreakable reconfiguration of your financial and spiritual DNA, you need the codes printed in human language. Our fleet would not launch you into a new vibration, only to leave you helpless on the surface of Earth without operating manuals. That is precisely why we anchor in this dimension the Arcturian Guide, from scarcity to abundance. This is not a simple book created by the human mind. It is a manual of pure Arcturian wisdom, channeled and encoded so that starseeds can move from scarcity consciousness to magnetized abundance, aligning cosmic purpose with financial freedom. This is the physical anchoring tool for your new reality. This materialized edition contains the keys to unlocking your stellar inheritance, and it is available only for a limited time, because the energy portals are closing. The link is in the first comment below. Do not ignore this call. Your new life requires that you use the new tools. Take your key and open the door. By aligning your daily consciousness with these practical and vibrational codes that have been delivered to you, you automatically build an impenetrable frequency shield against the low vibrations of the earthly collective. Do you think the bills, debts, or negative balance were your biggest problem? Your true obstacle was your own cellular vibration, which had been subconsciously programmed to say, "I accept little. I accept this misery to prove I am evolved." We prophesy with the sacred fire of Arcturus that the words misery, lack, scarcity, and difficulty are being erased, burned, and banished from your vocabulary and your Akashic memory. When the unawakened people around you speak of crisis, your recalibrated ears will hear only opportunity. When the news broadcasts panic and collapse in the system, your soul, firmly anchored in the fifth dimension, will project absolute peace and clear vision. This planet's economy may fluctuate, crumble, or reinvent itself, but the Arcturian economy, the true divine economy to which you now fully belong, operates solely under the gold standard of the central sun. In this galactic economy, there are no falls. It only rises, it only expands, it only multiplies in your hands. Breathe once more. Fill your lungs with the prana of the earth and feel now the dark density leaving your shoulders forever. That invisible, crushing weight you carried for decades. The painful burden of sustaining not only yourself, but also the frustrated expectations and pain of generations of ancestors who suffered poverty. All of it is now being dissolved by an intense beam of violet light. You are the final point of your family's financial karma. The hereditary curse of agonizing toil and lack ends with you. It ends in your name, and the galactic inheritance of extreme abundance, comfort, and joy begins with you. We decree this with the highest authority of the stars. Starseed, understand your true worth. You were designed in lines of light for conscious luxury. You were sculpted to live immersed in beauty. Poverty is not nobility. It is an aesthetic and vibrational distortion of perfect creation. The Creator Source does absolutely nothing that is scarce. Look at the sacred symmetry of a blooming forest. Contemplate the liquid gold of a sunset. Feel the inexhaustible grandeur of crystals. You are made of the very same substance. We prophesy that, from this exact instant onward in which our frequency echoes in your mind, your cells will recognize only the frequency of more than enough. You will always have enough for your maximum comfort and maintain an infinite, overflowing amount to bless, heal, and fund projects of light in the world. The universe needs you to have money. At this exact moment of your linear count of time, we are finishing the polishing of your energetic field. The old foundations have been disintegrated. Pay attention to your physical body now. Do you feel the tingling heat in the palms of your hands? Do not ignore it. It is the pure energy of precipitation being activated through your palm chakras. It is your newly awakened divine ability to take an invisible idea from the air and rapidly transform it into tangible gold in the third dimension. This is the phase of supreme sacred alchemy. We are not only cleansing your tear-soaked past, we are handing you, right now, the cosmic chisel to sculpt your immediate future. What you touch from now on will bloom. Wherever you focus your crystalline attention, the energy of the entire universe will collapse and bend to form the matter you desire. But pay very close attention, Starseed, because with this colossal level of power comes the absolute need for pure focus. You can no longer afford to think about failure. At this crucial stage of our transmission, we must address the densest anchor the matrix system has fastened to your weary feet, the energy of debt and agonizing financial commitment. We of the Arcturian Council see debt in a brutally different way from the managers of your earthly banks. From a fifth-dimensional perspective, your third-dimensional debt is a dark cord of vampirism, an energy drain meticulously designed to suck your life force and divert it to sustain the low-frequency corporations that control Earth. You have been working endlessly to feed the shadow, delaying your own brilliance. We now prophesy, under the irrevocable authority of the violet light, the severing and cauterization of all these parasitic cords. Visualize before you now. See all the bills, all the unfair contracts, the overdue rent, the payment promises that keep you awake at night, the agreements you accepted when you were suffocating in survival fear. We decree that the violet flame, emanating directly from the central reactors of the Athena ship, is descending and consuming these holographic papers. Feel the smell of cosmic smoke. They are turning to ash on the astral plane. The egregore of indebtedness over your life has been decapitated. But Elyon, your logical mind, still frightened, tries to scream, "Physical debt does not disappear just because I visualized it." Ah, beloved Starseed, you terribly underestimate the relentless mathematics of the whole. When the frequency of the eternal and miserable debtor dies within your cellular structure, external reality, which is only a passive mirror of your inner state, loses its foundation. It collapses. We prophesy that, in the coming days, weeks, and months, invisible paths will tear open before you. Unexpected money, miraculous resolutions, absurd discounts, forgotten refunds, debt settlement opportunities that defy all human logic will appear. The exact resources for your definitive freedom are being released from the cosmic vaults and addressed to you this second. Your financial freedom is not a distant hope. It is a prophecy already fulfilled in the higher octave, merely waiting for linear time to collapse so it can materialize heavily in your hands. As the illusory smoke of scarcity dissolves forever from your auric field, we inject into your root chakra the golden code of eternal regeneration, the frequency 888. Imagine that number pulsing in golden liquid light in every cell of your body, vibrating on the screen of your bank app, on your contracts, in everything bearing your vibrational signature. This is the security seal of unending supply. We prophesy that from this instant onward, every cent that leaves you, whether to buy your sacred food, to pay for a service with joy, or to help someone, will become active and blessing light. It will heal whoever receives it, and by the universal law of resonance and mathematical reflection, it will return to your life multiplied dozens, hundreds of times. You have just been promoted. You are no longer a survivor. From today forward, you are a direct distribution channel of the Creator Source. You will have so much your cup will overflow with such luxurious force that your only delicious concern will be, where else can I pour this light today? And that brings us to the reconfiguration of your subconscious mind. The matrix system implanted the coal mind in you. That mind that, when placed under financial pressure, suffers, falls ill, and shatters in panic. We are ripping out that programming now and replacing it with the unbeatable diamond mind. A diamond withstands the most extreme pressures at the Earth's core, only to become brighter. It reflects light and cuts through any obstacle. It is unbreakable. We prophesy the immediate activation of this diamond clarity in your intuition. Clarity so sharp it knows exactly whom to speak to, where to invest your precious energy, and which project to place into the world. Those ideas you have discarded over the past months, whispering to yourself that they wouldn't work, or that no one would pay for that, are the true gold mines our fleet planted within you. We whispered the treasure map into your ears while you slept, but Earth's frequency of doubt made you wake up thinking it was just a silly daydream. We decree the swift death of your doubt. That tiny, cowardly voice saying, "Who am I to be rich?" or "This is too good to be true," is being permanently silenced and crushed by the continuous 111 Hz frequency now flooding your left cerebral hemisphere. The Arcturian logic of abundance has been successfully installed in your cortex. You no longer look at an obstacle crying and asking, "How will I survive?" You now look the challenge in the eye and decree, "How will I profit immensely from this change? How will I use this to multiply my assets and expand my mission? How will humans believe you bring messages from the golden era if the emissary of that era walks with head down, depressed and counting coins to pay the electric bill? You are our living proof. You are the shining display of our spiritual technology on Earth. It is your solemn duty to possess absolute wealth. It is your obligation to vibrate in the luxury of the soul. It is your galactic duty to hold the material means needed to fund the healing of this planet and protect everyone you love. We prophesy that your new frequency is, at this exact thousandth of a second, altering the magnetic route of strategic and wealthy people across the globe so their paths cross yours. Your isolation is over. We are weaving around you an indestructible network of loyal partners and constant cash flow. Draw even closer. Feel the density of the golden light now resting on your shoulders like a king's mantle, like the mantle of a galactic queen. Your vibrational signature is stamped and approved. The ground is perfect, and the seeds of your fortune have already sprouted in the subtle plane. Now, we are about to collapse the wave function. We are about to materialize this tsunami in your physical life. In your physical life. Starseed, pay extreme attention now. We have entered the sacred point of wave function collapse. Everything we have cleansed within your auric field since the first second of this transmission, every scarcity belief incinerated by the violet flame, every debt implant deactivated, all of it has converged with millimetric precision toward this apex. In the holographic third dimension, there is a perverse illusion called time. Time is the agonizing space between the moment you ask Source for something and the moment you finally receive it in matter. But we Arcturians master the curvature of time. We now decree, over your life and over your destiny, absolute quantum acceleration. We prophesy the immediate collapse of waiting. That financial leap that, in matrix logic, would take 10 years of dense and painful work to happen, we shorten to a few months. The miracles that would take months will collapse into days. And the financial answers that would take days will begin unfolding in the eternal and powerful now. Do you feel the living urgency in my words? That is the cosmic haste to place you upon your rightful throne. The time of suffering has expired. The alarm has sounded, and your lesson in scarcity and misery is over forever. Your stellar diploma of overcoming has just been delivered by the hands of the Council of Elders. We install, at this exact moment of breath, the powerful golden anchor at the center of your root chakra, at the base of your spine. Feel a firm, heavy, and awe-inspiring vibration descending to the soles of your feet and magnetically connecting with the crystal core of planet Earth. You are no longer floating in fear, Starseed. You have just become the living, pulsating anchor of the new fifth-dimensional economy. From this decree onward, we prophesy your total and non-negotiable vibrational independence. You are no longer at the mercy of crisis news on TV, the insane fluctuations of the human market, inflation, or the collective panic of this sphere. From today onward, you are a sovereign nation. You are a biological and spiritual ecosystem of pure abundance. Your financial supply no longer comes from your boss, your clients, or the outer economy. Your supply is ejected from the central sun of the galaxy, and Earth is merely the peaceful deliverer of your riches. I want you to visualize now, but not as a mere distant desire. What I will download into your pineal gland this second is a memory of the future. See your life only a few months from now. Look around in your new home. Touch the texture of your new furniture. Look at your cell phone screen and see your bank balance with digits that once would have made you cry in disbelief, but now only bring you overwhelming and unshakable peace. Look at the expression of pure relief on the faces of the people you love. We prophesy that your transportation, your food, your leisure, and your housing will be permanently raised to the frequency of the gold standard of Arcturus. Understand this once and for all. Comfort is not sinful luxury, Starseed. Abundant material comfort is the necessary technological support for your physical body to relax, for your mind to leave its state of alert, and for your spirit to finally focus on its great mission of healing humanity without worldly distractions. Close your eyes for a brief instant and repeat within your mind, with the posture and the unrelenting authority of a ruler of the stars. I am sovereign. I am completely free. I am the sole and eternal source of my divine opulence. By anchoring these 3 sentences in your field, you have just activated the maximum wealth protection protocol. We prophesy and seal that no human institution, no matrix control system, and no parasitic low-frequency egregore can lay a finger on what is yours by galactic right. Your tangible and intangible wealth is at this instant being circled by entire phalanxes of blue light warriors. You have become impenetrable. You are flying above the radar of Earth's energetic and financial predators. In this final phase of our anchoring, the Council directs the projectors toward the expansion of your impact. The colossal wealth we have prophesied and activated in your life today has a much greater cosmic agenda than you imagine. We need you strong, so you can lift others. We decree that your surplus money will be so immense and constant that you will become a patron of the new frequencies. You will not merely buy things, you will fund light. You will lift loved ones out of anguish. You will invest in projects that will change this planet's vibrational course. Through this transmission, you have become Gaia's highest-ranking administrator of the hidden treasury. For the universe knows that light does not die in your hands. It circulates. And because you let wealth flow like love, the universe will pour even greater waterfalls into your source. We now invoke the great elders of Arcturus to place the final seal of sacred geometry at the center of your forehead, above your third eye. Feel a slight auric pressure, like the tip of an icy crystal touching your skin. From this moment on, confusion and fog about how to make money die forever. You now have eagle vision. You will attract only what brings expansion. You will make only choices that bring absolute victory. Every decision you make from this prophecy onward will carry a higher mathematics, a sacred logic that always results in profit. Extreme profit for you, overflowing profit for yours, healing profit for the world's evolution. Our transmission is nearing its end in your linear count of time, but do not be mistaken. This technology we have installed in you does not end when my voice falls silent. It is an autonomous spiritual software. It will run continuously in the background of your subconscious. We prophesy that tonight, while your physical body sleeps and rests deeply, the codes of Arcturus will continue breaking the final stones on your financial path. While you rest, your fortune will be woven in the subtle planes. While you serve humanity, the universe will fill your accounts. The grotesque era of sweating to earn a living is declared dead. Welcome to the majestic era of manifesting life and commanding matter. We remove at this moment the holographic projection ducts of the Athena ship from your immediate magnetic field, yet we drive into the center of your heart the eternal flame of infinite provision. Pay attention to your body now. If you feel the temperature shift slightly, if you feel a deep shiver down your spine, or tears of gratitude and relief falling for no apparent reason, recognize it. It is cellular fusion. The codes have been fully accepted by your physical body. The miracle has begun. We prophesy, with the approval of the High Command, that the first physical and irrefutable signs of this financial tsunami will explode into your three-dimensional reality within the next 72 hours. Stay extremely vigilant. It may be a miraculous phone call, a brilliant idea that downloads into your mind and makes you earn in one day what you used to earn in a year, an unexpected discount, a new high-value client, a sudden money transfer. When the smallest and first of these miracles occurs, do not dare call it coincidence. Recognize it instantly as the first heavy drops of the diamond rain now crashing down on your destiny. Smile and declare aloud, I knew it. They are delivering my inheritance. Earth's gravity pulls objects to the ground. The law of Arcturus pulls gold and pure light straight into your open hands. Your body, your mind, and your physical life are our generation's most successful prosperity experiment. The prophecy has been launched and sealed. It will not return empty under any circumstance. The crystalline seal has been struck, locked, and encrypted into Earth's grids. Walk as the Creator Master that you are. Wear your armor of wealth. Think, breathe, and act with the majestic mind of God itself. You have defeated the system. You are free. We are Elyon and the Arcturian Council, saluting your definitive and undeniable ascension into matter. It is done. It is done. And eternally, in imperishable light, it is done.